Congressman Tom Cole announces the Chickasaw National Recreation Area will receive close to $26 million to help repair tornado damage there. This is just one of many provisions for Oklahomans affected by last year's tornadoes. According to Mr. Cole, the funding was secured through the National Park Service and will be used to fix maintenance buildings, campground trails, and debris removal. This will also help with fences and cover the relocation of the bison herd and the construction of the pedestrian bridge there.